Outside. R/outside. Good enough. Stamps approved with ridiculously oversized shaped stamp. Nah, there's nothing out there for me. Kramer also me. Skull, there is a sub for touching grass? Yes and no. Explore it for yourself. I won't spoil it for you. I mean, the Windows XP background is outside. Looking at weather websites as well. From what I know, they measure outside stuff. Final frontier. Yes, this common ducking sense. Let's go outside. In the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Musical note https://m youtube.com/watch. V equals GWZAYDHCTTU. No, you won't, and you damn well know it. There is no escape. It's like 90 out there. There are bugs out there. The light. It burns me. There are people out there. I went outside for less than 10 minutes, came back, and found 4 ticks. I don't want to go back out there grinning. What a trippy sub. I love this sub. I mean, if you are sick of Reddit and into the outdoors, I recently started my own outdoors forum //forum boreal blue / I'll just go back to reading more. Reddit is just something to distract me in my downtime at work. Books will work just as well for that. I was just thinking about that for the planned sub shutdown. I guess I'm just gonna be reading more. What are you reading? And if y'all want any fantasy/sci-fi suggestions, let me know. Edit Ducket. Reading suggestion thread. I'll keep mine to 5, mostly sci-fi/fantasy. Not by best, but by what I've read lately and enjoyed. I've gone with the theme. The Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez, The Spear Cuts, Through Water by Simon Jimenez, The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, The Three-Body Problem by Cixin Liu. Yep, if Reddit causes third-party apps to not be a thing anymore, I'll just catch up on Brandon Sanderson's latest Cosmere books. Actually, this is a good call. I've been slowly getting disillusioned with Reddit. Top comments are all witty jokes, lots of bot posts and guerrilla marketing, and moving into more niche forums for my separate hobbies, so I assume I'll just spend more time on those forums now. Your post made me realize that I've stopped reading and spent most of my commute time on Reddit. I'm going to start making a reading list. Dungeon Crawler Carl, lots of laughs, but super macabre also. Don't read The Name of the Wind. The series has stalled, no releases in years, 3rd book soon. Spare yourself the pain of an author dying before the end of the series. The final book of the Mage Errant series recently came out, so I'm in the middle of reading the entire series. After I finish that, I'm going to start a reread of the Cradle series, since the final book for it just came out as well. Once I do that, I'll get around to read Smolder and follow it up with Slay from the Anita Blake series. I bought both when they came out, and just never got around to them. By that time, Demons of Good and Evil in the Hollow series should be out, so I'll start that. Once that is finished, I'll pick up the 4th book in the Golotha series, since I didn't realize it had come out. Unless something comes out in the Arcane Ascension, the War of Broken Mirrors, Weapons and Wielders, or the Black Witch Chronicles series. After that, I'll probably start Give Us the Ballot, as by that point I'll be ready for something political. I'm always up for more book recommendations. I've read almost all of the popular fantasy series already. Red Rising. Arguably, you should just do this anyway. Sure. I've met many people that are too exhausted at the end of the day / busy doing social things / don't enjoy the written word due to childhood school trauma or predisposition that it doesn't work. Encourage them to read, share good stories, and enjoy each other. Audiobooks are fantastic for some. YouTube breakdowns work for others. Often I've found knowing them and giving them a book you think they'll like is a great catalyst. Worst case scenario, you gave a friend a book. The Expanse series is great. I also love the Otherland series by Tad Williams. N.K. Jemisin is always solid. Into the Expanse series, but thanks for reminding me I need to finish the Three-Body Problem series. Probably going to try and cut back and use time for something more useful as opposed to finding a Reddit replacement. You could pick up crochet or model ship making. In a bottle, crochet them a blanket with insults on it like snail-looking sack of atoms. I tried. I disappointed my mum and gran. I make model planes and ships. Same. This is my only social, and I stay up too late for no reason. Time to put down the phone. I disappointed both of them at the same time last night too. Just put down my crochet to check Reddit. r/crochet. r/crochet for more. Things not gonna happen for $400, Alex. But Reddit is what I do while I'm taking a break from crocheting. Can someone explain like I'm 5WTF a third-party app is and why this is a problem? Can't wait to accidentally see someone get their head chopped off. It'll be just like the old internet days. /s. In addition, it's my understanding that people with vision impairments use third-party software to access Reddit. Before the official Reddit app was released, a bunch of developers who are fans of Reddit made their own apps so people could access Reddit. Most of the older Redditors who use the forums are people who use these third-party apps and are now accustomed to their UI. The problem is that Reddit is going to charge the developers a lot more money so they could use Reddit. It's a tactic so more people would download the official Reddit app, which uses a lot more data and collects a lot more of your data too. And on top of that, even if you pay to access the Reddit API, third-party apps won't be able to access any content marked NSFW, which brings us to the next point. A lot of subs use third-party bots to help moderate. So once this goes into effect, even those Redditors that use the Official app will see changes, as there will be a lot more NSFW spam in your favorite subs. Imagine you have an Sonicare brand electric toothbrush. You need a replacement brush head. So you go on Amazon. You could buy a Sonicare brand official replacement brush head. Or you could buy some other brand that makes a higher quality brush head and use that instead. But wait, Sonicare wants your money and doesn't like people buying off-brand brush heads. So they decide to tell all the off-brand companies that they have to pay Sonicare $100 for every brush head they sell. That's basically what's happening. Reddit Inc. wants you to use their official app. So they're planning on charging other off-brand Reddit app developers an absurdly high fee to continue using Reddit's API techie stuff that's necessary for those off-brand apps to work. The off-brand app developers can't afford the new fees, and those apps will have to shut down, thus forcing users to use the official Reddit app instead. Except nobody likes the official Reddit app, and is broken a lot lately. Yeah, may not be that far off. Even without these changes, I've seen things that still haunt me to this day. Wait until you hear about old Reddit.com. I have never heard of a Reddit app before Reddit planned to ban them. Biggest issue isn't the removal of third-party apps for me, it's that bots will no longer be around, or will have severely reduced power. That sounds like a good thing, but nearly all subreddits use bots to moderate their subs. This API change basically destroys a moderator's ability to ban or block spam and stuff. Reddit on mobile will not allow you to view certain content without using the official app. This includes all NSFW content, as well as diving too deep into the comments on a SFW thread. It will simply not load the content and pop up with a message telling you to use the app. Because the interfaces in some apps are beautiful from a user perspective. I used Boost for Reddit and it's pretty much the perfect, no-frills browsing experience. They are also highly customizable so you get the exact experience you want. I don't even care about ads. That's not why I use a third-party app. It's the simple interface and interaction that I love the most. Many complain that the Reddit mobile app sucks. Third parties created their own apps to provide missing features. These features and apps are heavily used by mods and people who post regularly, i.e., create content. Reddit wanted the TP apps to pay Reddit insane amounts of money or be cut off. These apps say they will simply shut down. This makes TP app users mad. What's wrong with just using Reddit in a browser? Why use an app at all? So HP and their software update for printers so you can only use their ink. The two compelling issues I've seen is that it will make it harder to moderate subs, and it will decrease accessibility for people that are blind. I guess there are third-party apps that work better than the official one. Also, from what I understand, the official moderation tools are quite lacking in comparison to a lot of third-party apps, which means that Stick's gonna be real ducking badly moderated. So if I'm already used to the official app, this changes nothing. Not to sound insensitive to what is going on, I just wonder. Even desktop has been giving me issues. It keeps logging me out during midday peak times. I log back in, open a post or refresh, and get booted again. If you're using the official app, it won't change anything, but you should try a third-party app for 1 hour just to understand the difference. One you use when you probably will never go back. Some of my favorite subs have posted that moderation will be a lot harder going towards impossible, so I can expect them going to stick. Depending on your subs, your content may very well decrease in quality. Sharp drop in moderation, quality as the spam, filters, and tools used by mods of default subs, all the way down to triple-digit niche hobby subs are third-party. Do you like positive and engaging subreddit communities? Their existence as such hinges upon mods, who are about to lose the best tools at their disposal, because the ones offered by Reddit are stick. Edit. Also, old Reddit and Reddit Enhancement Suite are next on the chopping block. If you use either for your website use, third-party apps already pay Reddit, it's just that now Reddit is upping the price to slowly bankrupt them. Don't forget that in nearly every objective measure the official Reddit app is worse than these third-party apps. The UI/UX is just abysmal compared to the others. So, I use the website both on my phone and my laptop. What do the changes mean for me? What was the old pricing? Well, I can kinda see Reddit POV in that case. They are the ones paying all the expenses for servers, etc. to keep Reddit running. Reddit is the brand that attracts the content. Reddit are the ones who are liable for anything that shows up on their site. So why would should they let other third-party apps use all that for free? I used Bacon Reader for years until I got a new phone. Figured I might as well try out the official app when I was setting my phone up. It kept opening links that weren't the one I clicked. After about 15 minutes, I just uninstalled it and went back to Bacon Reader. Works better, and the official app is kind of sensory overload for me. It's probably also trying to pump user number growth for their IPO expected in second half of this year by forcing people to their app. Around 20x the amount per user compared to what they get from ads. I'll just have ChatGPT generate some Reddit-like posts to get my fix. There is already a social network for eyes, https://chirper.ai/. Gosh, they real so happy and cordial in their replies. Someone needs to create some friction over there. Would like to see some drama and arguments between them. That would be interesting. Most of Reddit is AI generated at this point anyway. Isn't there an entire subreddit of bots who pretend to be humans? Some of their conversations are pretty damn convincing. I need to see this lol.